get started. All right, so guys, happy Monday. This is week 3. This is English 079. And before we even get started, though, I just want to ask, does anybody have any questions over what we talked about in Comp 1? So if you have any questions, please feel free. You can type it into the chat box. I'd be happy to cover anything maybe it still isn't clear, or any questions that you have off the top of your head. Obviously, of course, you know that you can watch the video again. I'm uploading that today, and by the end of the day, I'll have that video up. But if you have a question, if there's something that's bothering you that, I just spaced something, or I just forgot something, I'd be happy to answer that question for you right now. Again, you know, my biggest concern in this class is setting you up really well to perform well in English 101. So if you don't have any questions, that's fine. We'll just keep going. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. We're going to take a look at what's going on right now in this class. So if you go to your syllabus, let's see here. Here is the syllabus. We are in week 3 of 16. So each week is going to be, you know, they go by fast. They really do. So let's talk about this. So all we have on our plates, and I act like that's not much, but it is something, okay, is this week I do want you to complete your summaries. And so they're not due in Comp 1. Okay, these are the same summaries, right? They're not due in Comp 1 until the end of the week next week. But here is what we're going to be doing. So what I want you to do by the end of this week, I want you to upload your summaries 1 and 2 to the discussion board in the English 079 class. Let me show you how to do that. So if you go to our English 079 class, over on the left of the screen, you're going to see discussions. So if you click there on discussions, you're going to see we have a discussion board for every single one of our summaries. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to upload one of the summaries to summary 1 peer review, and you're going to upload the other summary to the summary 2 peer review. Okay, and that needs to be uploaded by Friday of this week, Friday by midnight. Now, let me tell you what we're going to do with this. And you can do this week if you really feel like it, or you can wait till next week. But what we're going to do is next week, if you take a look at the syllabus for this class, week 4, there's not much going on, right? Yeah, we have our journal entry, but we don't have much else going on. What I want you to do by the end of week 4 is I would like you to be completely done reviewing 2 other people's summaries in this class. So you're going to upload your summaries by the end of this week, and then next week you're going to go and you're going to look. You're going to go to the summary 1 peer review. I'll remind you about this next week, but basically all you're going to do is you're going to read 2 people's summaries in the summary 1 peer review and 2 people's summaries in the summary 2 peer review, and you're going to copy these questions. Okay, copy. And somebody actually did write and uploaded this a little early. Let's just go ahead and use this for right now. So let's suppose, okay, I'm going to look at this person's summary. I'm going to click there. And okay, so this person just got a little confused. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this real quick. But basically, what we're going to do is, okay, you're going to go to this discussion board. You'll upload your discussion, or you'll upload your summary by clicking Create Thread. And you'll put your name, summary 1, and then you're going to browse your computer and you're going to upload your summary. Remember, the summary must be a Word document or a PDF for your other people to be able to see it, okay? Once you've uploaded that, that needs to be done by the end of this week, then before the end of next week, all you need to do is go back into this discussion board, and then there's going to be a bunch of people's names and their summaries here. You click on one of those, and all you have to do is answer. You're going to copy and paste these questions into the response, and then you're going to answer those questions for your partner, okay? And that will give your partner at least some feedback before that person hands in their summary. And hopefully you get some good feedback, okay? Now here's the thing. You want to make sure that no one else try to make it so that you're looking for someone who hasn't had any review yet, okay? Don't just, okay, there's one person, we're all going to review the same person. No, we're trying to space that out, spread it out, so everybody gets at least 1 or 2 reviews on their summaries. That's 1 or 2 people who were able to look at the summary and say, okay, you know, you didn't list the author's name correctly in the first sentence, or you know, you didn't give the main idea, or you didn't put the title of the article in quotation marks, something like that, okay? Now, again, we remember that summaries are always in our own words, right? So we always want to look at that too. When you're writing these summaries, you're not going to use quotes, you know, you're not going to, you know, use anybody else's words but your own. It's simply your own words, and that is what we're going to be doing with this summary. Again, you won't have to worry about MLA citation, because that's not, you know, there's no page numbers, there's no citation. I'm not really requiring you to do that on this first couple of summaries. So you might just put not applicable, or sometimes people put in/a not applicable on things that just don't apply. Okay, literally that's all that's due this week. By the end of the week, you need to hand in both summaries to English 079, the discussion boards. Or again, discussions, you click there, and this is what you're going to get. Okay, you just upload as good as you can do on here, okay? And then other people will look at this, they're going to give you feedback, and then after the end of next week, you'll be able to hand it in, and people will have given you some feedback, okay? So next week, I'll expect that you've all given feedback by Thursday, so that on Friday, people can make their changes and they can hand in the best possible copy of both of those summaries to English to English 101, okay? All right, so that literally is that, and then the only other thing you need to do, if you go to your Word document, is complete journal number 3. Again, if you go and you look for the reflective journals over here on the left, you click reflective journals, click there, and okay, we're gonna complete reflective journal number 3. Well, actually, I guess it's number 2 this week. Yeah, just because this, I skipped ahead of myself. So it's just going to be reflective journal number 2. So again, summaries 1 and 2 on the peer review discussion boards, and then finish your journal number 2. That's all you have to do for this class. Just be working really hard on Comp 1. Again, that's the main focus. We're working on these summaries. We're wanting to sharpen them up, help each other sharpen them up, and then do your journal number 2. Okay, having said that, does anyone have any questions for me before we adjourn? I know this is a really short class, but that's fine. Do we have an assignment for audience awareness? So when it comes to audience awareness, that is in English 101. Okay, so those videos that that you watched in English 101, okay, you should do your invention activity, so brainstorming, clustering, free writing, and then you should also do the audience awareness paragraph, and that's just for the essay. We won't apply this process to our summaries, just to our essays. Let's see here. Any other questions? All right, guys. Have a good rest of your day. I'm going to stop recording now. You can log off and enjoy the rest of your week. If you have any further questions, you can ask me via email or yeah, just find a time. Zoe, just stay on the line after this call. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day.